Hello there, citizens of Gotham and Batman fans of all ages. My name is Dusty Lane, noted Batman historian and Batman superfan. I'm here today trying to give you a small sample of my Batman collection. Yes. Right now you're looking at my showcase, which houses many of my porcelain Batman statues that I've been collecting for quite a few years now. Everything from the DC Direct line to the Randy Bowen collection. All different variations on Batman, from the comic books to the animated series. I've been a Batman fan for about 20 years at least, perhaps a little longer. Around 1986, I believe, when I was just a kid, I was first exposed to the Adam West TV series of 1966, which was in reruns, and of course the 66 movie. And then about 3 years later came the Michael Keaton movie, which Tim Burton directed, and from then on it's been kind of like a sickness that I can't escape. You know, I've been collecting Batman memorabilia since I was a kid, and it's just something that I've kept on doing year after year after year. I'm really not in particular a fan of just one version of Batman. I like everything from the Adam West TV series straight up to Christopher Nolan's take on Batman with Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. The animated series, huge fan of that particular incarnation. In fact, I have several of these little lithographs, which I can't get into showing every single one of them, but I've got quite a few here. But, and this is just the tip of the iceberg, really. My collection is actually really ridiculous. I mean, so far I've only started displaying some of the nicer parts of it, such as the statues, which are really cool and expensive. But I must have in the neighborhood of, and I'm trying to be modest here, of at least 1,500 to 2,000 Batman comic books. Batman is the only superhero that I collect. I mean, people think that I'm a comic book fan, but it's not necessarily me being a comic book fan. I'm just a Batman fan. And this closet is as junked up as it looks, is full from top to bottom with Batman toys, memorabilia, merchandise. All of it is actually properly secured. I mean, I'm not worried about anything, but I just have no place to put it at the moment, because this particular room that I'm trying to display it in is a little too small. I mean, I practically need to extend the house and build a bigger room for the Batman collection, or else I could just have the Batman house, or the Batsonian, which would look a little strange to family members coming over on Thanksgiving or Christmas. But hey, we all have our little things we're into. You know, for some people it's sports, for other people it's music, and for me, well, it's the Caped Crusader, the Dark Knight, the Avenger of Evil, the Batman. See this big hole in the wall here? I plan on putting my newest poster that I had framed at Michael's Arts and Crafts of Adam West and Burt Ward, which really came out very nicely. I bought this off of Movie Market UK website, and I plan on buying more of them. I mean, just absolutely brilliant. The colors, I don't know if it's really coming through as well on this camera, but the quality of this poster is just amazing. I mean, I love it. It's going to be the centerpiece of the room, along with a few other high quality photos of various actors that have portrayed Batman over the years. And I've had several posters framed from the Batman comics, which I don't know if I can get into showing all of them or not. It gets to be a little too much after a while. But and they're all covered in plastic. But some of the highlights of my collection, besides the various statues that I have, are these signed lithographs by Bob Kane, which were released in 1992, the same year that Batman Returns was released. And another is my autograph collection of Adam West, Burt Ward, Burgess Meredith, Cesar Romero, Eli Wallach, Jack Nicholson. As you can see, I'm a huge Batman DVD freak. I think I own practically everything Batman related that's been released on DVD. Unfortunately, though, not the 1966 TV series, which still has not been released due to a ridiculous legal dispute between Warner Brothers and 20th Century Fox, which, if you want to know more about that, just go online and read about it. I have more autographs inside here of Michael Keaton, Frank Gorshin, Lee Merriweather, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I have another Adam West. But like I said, just a small sample of the collection. Once I want to get this room painted and, you know, really set up a little bit differently. This whole arrangement that I have is going to change on the walls. I want it to look as bat-tastic as possible. Like I called it before, it's kind of like a sickness. Actual Life magazine, which I have preserved in plastic. I plan to get this bad boy framed. I mean, the books and the comics and the toys. I mean, I've been collecting the toys since Kenner started releasing the action figures. Actually, Toy Biz first started releasing Batman figures in 1989 to accompany the Tim Burton film, and then Kenner took over in 1990 and released hundreds of Batman figures. In fact, here was their anniversary piece right here. Actually, this is not the anniversary piece, that's actually in the closet, but this was the Bob Kane series they released in 1998, around the same time of his death. I love this, the 66 Batmobile, which was released by Mattel, and Mattel took over the line in 2003. But anyways, whole lot more to come, and you know, just a small sample for the moment to give you a private tour of my own personal, what I call the Batsonian Institute. So until next time, when I have it properly ready for display, take care of yourself, and remember, be a good citizen.